dehumanized me. So full of self-loathing was I had turned into the person that would let my mother die on her own because I was too busy gambling. My name is Fenella and I'm a compulsive gambler. I'm in recovery and I haven't gambled for 6 years. I got into gambling because I was taken to a casino by my mother, who was also a compulsive gambler. And as all new gamblers, I won. And I won a lot of money in a short time. One evening when I was in a casino and I was playing cards, and my poor old 84-year-old mother was playing roulette. She had her 4th heart attack in the casino. I heard the thump and I didn't look up because I knew my mother had hit the floor yet again. I carried on playing cards. And then she was carried away and I carried on playing cards. And then the casino closed at 6 o'clock and I went to the hospital to see my mum, and she was dead. I had turned into the person that would let my mother die on her own because I was too busy gambling. So full of self-loathing was I at the person I had become, because gambling not only made me poor, but it dehumanized me. That I didn't want to live, and I tried to hang myself. It wasn't a cry for help. I wanted to end my life because it was so miserable and so awful that I could do such a thing. How could I? How could I be so heartless? As it happened, I was cut down before it happened, which I was very sorry for at the time because I wanted to die. I realised that I was ill. I was mentally ill. My mental problem was that I was a compulsive gambler and I couldn't help it. It is something that is very, very, very hard to fight. It is a nasty, insidious, horrible thing to be a compulsive gambler. The urge to gamble gets stronger and stronger. It is a progressive disease. And to have a bored housewife, children in school, husbands in work, afternoon television, lovely to watch. You are bombarded with have this free, have £10 on bingo, have £20 on this. It's all to lure you in. There is any access in this age of technology. On your mobile phone you can gamble, on the television you can gamble, on your computer you can gamble. It's overtaken, and it's overtaken everything. It's way out of proportion, and so many lives are ruined. If there's any advice I can give anybody, don't be tempted. Don't be tempted into it, because you might be the one that has this faulty wiring. You might be the one that thinks, I'm just a heavy gambler. And you may be a compulsive. I know an awful lot of compulsive gamblers, and a lot of them are women And at the basic problem is we lack something in our lives. We are lonely, we are bored. And when we play any gambling game, it's as if we're in a little bubble of our own. All troubles are forgotten. Whatever's happening in our lives is left outside, because like many gamblers who think of it as a nice little hobby, harmless piece of fun, that harmless piece of fun for a certain percentage of women turns into a life wasted, a nightmare of a life. It's so easy to gamble a little bit, game of bingo, little visit to the casino. But after a while, should you find yourself going more to the casino or being seduced into the television adverts where all the women on there are all happy, they're all winning money, they're all well dressed, well spoken, that's a side of gambling that I don't see. The side of gambling that I see are the desperate women that are spending their housekeeping money. Their children are going short because they happen to be one of the unfortunate majority of women that have this compulsive gene. The end of the road for a person that is a compulsive gambler is either death or suicide. If you want a really, really tragic, unhappy life, go and play bingo. And then go on the roulette machine. And then do every penny you can get your hands on. If you want a life, and God knows it's short enough, don't waste a minute of it on gambling. No gambler wins. No compulsive gambler can win, because when they lose, they want their money back, and when they win, they want more.